Mpumelelo Zikalala is a legal expert. He joins us now. Mpumelelo, good afternoon to you. We've become, in high-profile cases, quite used to people testifying literally on live TV. Does a witness have a right to say, I'm not going to do that?
Not at all. Well, that right may be there, but it's not an absolute right. What the two competing rights are the witness's right to privacy and also to human dignity. And also us as members of the public, our right to have access to what is happening in court. And also from the media side, the freedom of expression actually means that you must be able to get into the courtroom with your cameras and audio and be able to broadcast whatever it is happening there. We can't forget, though, about the accused in this case, in which they also have a right to have their matter being discussed or being debated in a public court where everyone has access to. So if you look at the odds are against that witness, because at the end of the day, all the other two competing rights have also got to be considered. There is a compromise halfway somewhere, but it can't be that we are going to be blocked from hearing any testimony which is going to be broadcasted or any testimony which ought to come from this witness.
There are many people, I know many of them, who are actually afraid of speaking in public. They prefer to live what they would describe as a quiet life. Someone could be walking along a street, see something, and suddenly be a witness in a massive trial. This happened in the Oscar Pistorius case, of course, where literally a neighbour was caused to testify. Now, for some people, just to testify in court is incredibly intimidating. To have to do it with their voice being broadcast or their image being broadcast, they literally may actually not be able to do it.
That is taken into consideration, but what must also remember that they cannot testify in their own little corner where everyone is not going to be able to hear them what they are saying. In fact, by being in court, you already have the presiding officer. We already have 3 or 4 legal practitioners who are listening in, the stenographer and all the other court interpreter and the other people that are there. So if you're going to say you're afraid in terms of talking in public and that you can't really think properly if there are many people in which you need to testify in, yes, it is something which is going to be considered by the presiding officer when evaluating the accuracy of your evidence, but it can't be the all and be all that would say this is what we have to present, and precautionary measures have to be present when you give evidence. So at the end of the day, whether you like it or not, you are going to give evidence in a public forum. You are going to provide the accurate events in the sequence of events of what actually took place at the time in which you were there. Now, the presiding officer stated earlier, is fully cognizant of the nature. It's a daunting task to go into that witness box. So they're not going to pose question or cause you to be in a comfortable manner so that you aren't able to speak. They will try to make it as comfortable for you as much as it can be possible. However, at the end of the day, they need to extract that level of truth. They need to extract what you know about the sequence of events, and that is what is going to be interrogated.
Does it matter if the witness is a public person or if, hypothetically, that person has already given media interviews about what happened?
Yes, it does matter, because you can't say in one forum that you are scared in talking in public, and in another forum you are very free in order to analyze and be able to express yourself in forums in which millions of people are going to have access to that particular information. Secondly, as a public figure, you are used to people who are going to be against you, people who are going to hate you just for being you. So the mere fact that you come into the witness box and then you state, I'm afraid that people are going to start hating me, does not really hold water for me, because you're a public figure as it is. It's part and parcel of who you are. Not every single person is going to like it. But most importantly, if you make whatever assertions in court, whatever that you allege, you must be able to prove at least the probability of it. So if you say, I'm not going to get bookings, people are not going to like me anymore, show us tangible proof in which that leads to that particular conclusion. If there's none, and it's just mere allegations that are there, then the court cannot attach any weight which is available to it. But the court can attach weight into the submissions which are going to be made by the defendants, which are going to be made by media houses, in terms of saying, we have a duty as media houses of delivering news to the people. All that we are doing is that we are delivering the sequence of events as they are. We are talking facts and only the truth, whether it is in your favor or not. But what matters to us is the accuracy of it. And that's what we are doing here. So if you feel that you are going to be shown in a bad light, unfortunately, it's bad luck for you. However, it needs to be done. It is part and parcel of the manner in which we need to deliver our news to members of the public.
Mpumelelo Zikalala, thank you very much indeed, the legal expert. Do appreciate the time tonight.